Hello friends, it's Kristine Vicente with Queen City Stamp Art, and today I'm back with another card featuring the Hello Ladybug Punch Bundle. Now last week when I put this card together, I made a comment about how you can use this grouping of products to create not just ladybugs but other bugs too. And so today we're going to make a bumblebee using this set. And at the end, I'm going to show you a butterfly. So stick around to the end and I'll show you an extra card with more ideas for using this fantastic punch. So we're going to start by punching out a few elements to create the bee. So for the bumblebee, I'm going to use some smoky slate cardstock for the wings. I'm also going to use a little bit of vellum to layer the wings. So we'll do a little vellum layer on the wing, and I'll show you how to put that together. Then we're going to take and punch the body in black. I'm just sliding some cardstock in there, giving that a squeeze. And then that should be it for the punching. And so let's assemble our little bee here. So the first thing we're going to do is just add some adhesive. I cut 2 little strips of Daffodil Delight cardstock so that we could create some stripes. And so I'm just going to put those together on my silicone mat here and add some adhesive to these. And then I'm just going to add them to the bee's body to create some little stripes like that. And then I'm going to trim them off. I'll turn the ladybug over and give those a little trim. And then I'm going to add one more. So I'll add a little bit more adhesive there and add one more stripe like that. And again, I'm just going to turn it over and use the edge of the ladybug's body to trim the stripes off to create my little bumblebee. Then I'm going to layer these wings together. So I'm going to take and put a little bit of adhesive on each side of the wing at the top. And I'm going to layer the vellum so that it's just offset slightly so that the vellum kind of peeks out from underneath the gray cardstock. And then I'm going to add some dimensional adhesive to the wings to have them pop up a little bit. So I'll do a little dimensional on each side at the top of the wing area. And then we'll layer those onto the body, just like that. And that's how you create a little ladybug out of the bumblebee's punch. So there's the ladybug, and we're going to add this to the card, but first we're going to do a little bit of stamping. So this is a really clean and simple card. We're just starting with a basic white card base. And I'm going to use my bone folder to get a nice crisp fold on the top there. And then we're going to use some, I can put this mat out of the way now. And we'll use the flowers that are part of the Ladybug stamp set. Has some flowers and a really cute "You Can Bug Me Anytime" sentiment. So I'm going to be using those. So we'll start with the flowers, and we're going to add this layer to the card base. Oops, it's not very straight. There we go. And so I'm going to use this little piece as a guide for where to stamp my flowers. Like that. And then we'll add this layer. But first I want to stamp the sentiment on there. So I'm going to get my basic gray ink pad. I love that Sweet Sorbet. This is one of my new favorites. It's definitely my favorite red right now. And I'm just going to add the sentiment here onto that little panel. And then we're just going to stamp this. We're going to glue this right to the card base, nice and flat. And I'm just going to center it side to side, just like that. And then we'll put a little bit of adhesive on the back of the bee's body and add that here to this part of the card, just like that. And then to finish this one off, I'm going to add some of these really cute matte decorative dots. These are really pretty. and they'll add some fun. I'm going to use the Tahitian tie because in the light version, they're very similar to Pool Party. So let's add a couple here. And we'll add another one down here, just like that, to finish off that card. So that's the bee card for today, the clean and simple card with the bee. So very cute. You can make as many bumblebees as you want. It's really very quick and easy. As you saw, I just added some little stripes and put in some layered wings. I like how the vellum looks on the wings. It sort of makes them look like they're flapping, like a bee's wings would. And then I wanted to bring in another card. So let me just shut this so I don't get ink all over my cards. This is the butterfly version. So for this one, I cut 2 sets of wings, one set in Calypso Coral and one set in Petal Pink. And I layered them together similar to the way I layered these wings. Then I trimmed off, when I punched the body, I'll just show you. So I punched the body for the butterfly. And then when I punched it, oh, I did it actually with my punch. I trimmed off the side of the body so that not as much would stick out, so that when you layer this, then you can add the wings and you won't see the body on the crick of the wing. So I did that. So just trim the little body and then add the wing layer and you've got yourself a butterfly. Now on the top part of the wings, I also stamped the spots that come with the stamp set right here. These little spots, so you can add them to create the ladybug, but they work for butterflies too. And then for the flower, I punched out the medium daisy using the medium daisy punch. I punched 2 of the flowers and layered them together. I added a circle from the new stitch shape dies that we have in the back of the new annual catalog. And then for the leaves, I took and I punched out the wings in the new Parakeet Party color, and I trimmed them. I cut them right here, and then I used my scissor. I'll show you how I did that too. I'll do them in gray because I don't have any green cardstock right here, but I'll show you how I did it. So I just punched out the wings like this. And I took my scissors, the point of my scissors, and I went from the point of the leaf to the bottom just to create a crease. And I did the same thing on the other side, just a little line here, just to create some definition. Then I trimmed them with my scissors like that. And then I just sort of folded it where I had kind of scored it, just to give it a little bit of, a little shape. And then I just added some adhesive to the back and tucked them in like this underneath the flower. So you can make leaves with your ladybug wings as well. So lots of uses for this punch. I just think it's so versatile and fun. I hope you enjoyed the cards for today, especially this one that we made together. It was very quick and easy, as you saw. And I'll look forward to sharing more with you next week. Thanks so much for watching.